Piper's Opera House.
Piper's Opera House.
Piper's Opera House?
Are we about to find out mystery murder?
Home of a ghostly encounter that brings chills to those brave enough to visit.
One of the most well-known haunted buildings in the entire state.
Now the popular theater is home to a chilling ghost tale.
I want to try this method where I can dig deeper. What the? Stop asking! No way!
She had something chase her out the door after the officers were here. She heard it like stomping behind her and hiss.
Underneath. What? It's beneath you! Underneath the stage.
That work, but there have been countless incidents to find explanation.
Somebody's here. I don't know if I've ever been so positive.
Like straight confident that there's something buried right here.
Well, on the plus side, it's raining and it's not snowing, and we are here once again
in Virginia City.
Why and how always end up back here?
Back at it again!
Back at it again with the Virginia City.
The Virginia City!
You guys want to hear something, and it's probably going to be the best news, not only for me, but for you guys. I heard that they are building a Taco Bell here.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to stop, because I love Taco Bell, and I know they're going to do it eventually.
Well, just get a cease and desist from Taco Bell.
Dude! I went the wrong way.
Yeah, you did.
What stopped you from telling me, Wyatt?
I was just letting it happen. You wasn't enjoying the ride down in Virginia. Said
Talking about Taco Bell kind of made me hungry. And now we are at the Mexican restaurant.
Burritos! Burritos!
Burrito! Burrito! Burritos! I feel like we've been driving around forever in the city. We just hit some food, so... Oh.
Dude, this is it! Holy f***.
Oh my god, dude, look at it.
It's our first opera house, boys! This is gonna be sick. Well, the only thing we can do now is to learn some history.
Let's do it!
In 1867, a man that went by the name of John Piper had purchased the local opera house in Virginia City, Nevada. What he didn't know was that this place was destined for disaster. In fact, this is also a victim to one of the biggest tragedies in Virginia City, and that tragedy was called the Fire.
Fire. Fire. Fire. Fire. Wasting our breath trying to save our life. Come here and shut that down.
Not long after the Great Fire, they had decided to rebuild, hoping that this place would be bigger and better, not knowing what mysteries lie beneath. This is the story of Piper's Opera House.
Piper's Opera House.
Piper's Opera House.
Piper's Opera House?
Home of a ghostly encounter that brings chills to those brave enough to visit.
One of the most well-known haunted buildings in the entire state.
Now the popular theater is home to a chilling ghost tale.
Due to the fires, much of the history here has been lost, and it remains a mystery whether or not anybody ever actually died here. Despite this, all throughout Virginia City, there have been other discoveries made that sheds light on some of that lost history. Discoveries did in fact prove that many people died before or during the Great Fire that unfortunately went unrecorded and were sadly left long forgotten. All we're left with today are the stories and mysteries of what really happened inside the Opera House that are left for us to try for ourselves.
Over the years, employers would come to find out that this opera house is extremely haunted. One the main spirits in this opera house is of a lady wearing a Victorian dress and a feathered boa. People say that they see this lady standing on the right side of the stage as if she is waiting for her cue to perform. Apparently, within a blink of an eye, she will disappear, leaving behind a few feathers from her boa right where she was standing.
I saw a lady standing there and we heard a bunch of noise back here, and then I turned around to look and she was gone. And the next day we found feathers on the stage. So
What?
I do admit that it was a little tense in here for a while after they were here.
Another spirit that's spotted here quite often is that of an angry man in a top hat who is known to sit in one of the corner booths. People who have encountered him say they have a feeling of being very threatened, and he's often sitting very far, just staring at them as if he's waiting for his time to make a move. No one knows who this guy really is or why he's there, but rumor has it long ago someone used to work at the opera house that wasn't very friendly to women. The employees today think that he might have done something terrible to these women and gotten away with it, and that's why he stuck around.
Last but not least, there's a very mysterious black spot that appears right underneath the stage from time to time. In fact, this black spot is actually known to sit right underneath where that lady is seen on the right side of the stage. It is known by most employees that when they make their way underneath the stage, they will feel violently ill and have to immediately leave. But as soon as they do leave, they will hear what sounds like dragging of chains and somebody following behind them. Some of those employees would be so scared they would run out of the opera house in fear for their lives.
She had something chase her out the door. The Osborns were here. She heard it like stomping behind her and hiss. Something aside with the chain. I heard it go across the floor. I almost went off the ladder.
Our goal here tonight is to try and find out what this black spot really is, and to see if we can figure out if any of these mysteries, suspicions are in fact true.
Jump into this episode. If you guys subscribe and you keep finding yourselves coming back, please hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 600,000 and we're coming close. Also, we are in search for somebody with a ground penetrating radar because of this episode. So stick around because you will see that we may be digging up a huge mystery for Virginia City. So if you know anything about that, and if you are semi-local to Nevada, we would love to fly you out to us so that we can try and figure this out. Last but not least, like the video and enjoy. It's about to get crazy.
Okay, guys, we are here at the Piper's house. Yeah, you like that? Dude, my pitches get high. Maybe you should go on stage. Hey, we need a light guy. And hit it. That was beautiful.
Was it high enough?
Where do you get those pipes?
I'm Norwegian. You know, I come from a family of yodelers.
Wait, you are?
Yep.
Since when?
Just now.
Oh,
my gosh. He had me going pretty good there, buddy.
Me too. We're supposed to be best friends. What's going on here, buddy? I don't know any information about your heritage. What's going on, guys?
We're here at the Piper's Opera House, and apparently it's scary.
True, actually. A lot of the employees that work here don't really like back here or anywhere inside this building by themselves. There's so many different apparitions that are seen by hundreds of people here all the time.
Including a guy with the top hat who has a handlebar mustache, and let's just be honest, that's kind of
Put your hands together, boys. On the count of three, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Opera House. We're scared like a mouse and we might die.
Are you ready for the scary story?
Yeah.
The scary story.
Oh.
We are calling out to all the spirits here in the Piper's Opera House. We are looking to have a conversation with anybody who is still here. What the f? We came here with nothing but respect. Now, we heard all kinds of stories, and we are here just to try and find out if these stories are true. The first thing that we are going to do to be proper is introduce the three of us. So my name is Ryan.
My name is Wyatt.
And my name is River. Now, we came here with a bunch of devices, a bunch of objects that gives you the ability to show us that you are here and to speak with us using a word or a whole sentence. And right now I'm going to bring out one of those devices that you can use your words so that we can find out if you are here and maybe what's on your mind. Okay guys, so we are using a newer device. If you guys remember in the Conjuring house, you guys really liked the device that we were using. You said the voice was very creepy. It's pretty much the same as what we've been using and the same as an actual oculus. All it does is spit words out of the dictionary and give spirits the ability to choose what they'd like to say to you. So if you guys would actually like this app, the link will be down in our description. So click the link and check it out. Okay, the three of us have these devices. I'm going to go ahead and set it here on the carpet. If you can come up to one of the devices and maybe give us your name, tell us who you are, why you are here.
Mary, you just said tell us your name.
Mary, where did you come from? Why are you here?
If there's something that... Go left.
Go left? I mean, my left... Who's left? We're confused. We're kind of standing in a circle, and each of us have a different direction if we turn left. I was gonna say, well, I was just saying that this is where the guy would sit.
Oh,
It's my left.
And the woman, where they see the woman, is back that way.
Maybe you can make a noise so that we know which direction to go.
Also, if something...
Feel free to tell us that.
What the f***?
What?
My device just said bathroom.
What?
That is really weird.
Wait, there's a bathroom right there?
That's where she saw the woman.
No Yeah. Oh, hell no.
So backstage, is that what you meant?
You're talking about over here.
Knock sound.
Oh, this is weird.
Is there something you're trying to say? Is that your name, Mary?
So right there, actually right here in this spot.
I love Montana, but I'm just for our family.
They will fight you dirty.
Is there any other way?
Ruin them, starting with her.
Signing this is a declaration of war.
We're already at war.
A bunch of people have seen.
It just
Hello,
says
yes!
Yes!
It's beneath you.
It's beneath you! Underneath the f***ing stage! Yo, we were gonna make our way. I'd like to come here! Dude.
What the f is going on?
Okay, before I get too ahead of myself, they have seen an apparition of a woman. Maybe it's Mary. That was a confirmation. Hello and yes. Also, the Osborne here and did an investigation. Now, rumors, I don't know if this is 100% true, but the workers here think that the Osborns could have performed some weird ritual summoning something evil here, because as soon as they left, they started hearing what sounded like chains and then something like crawling creepily behind people as they were walking and shutting off all the lights and
Undocumented death.
Undocumented death?
I mean, this place did burn down one time.
On the stage.
On the stage!
No shot.
You're a liar.
On the stage, correct. What the f?
There's no way.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Ooh, that gave me chills.
Yeah, undocumented death.
On the stage.
On the stage.
Correct.
Can you maybe give us more information about that undocumented death, please? Was it you, Mary? Did you hear me?
So what exactly happened here? Do we go back to the stage?
They said bathroom. They said go left, and maybe that was referring to, I think, either Wyatt. Whose device did it say?
Me.
It was you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say thank you so far. Thank you for giving us that information. I don't know if you've been able to really talk to anybody through devices. And like I said, we come here with nothing but respect. Some of this stuff, when we gather information, yes, it does freak us out a little, because I don't know if you know this, but you are not alive. So when we try and talk to you, we cannot see you with our own eyes, unless if you manifest enough energy to show us what you look like. She is here. Who's she?
No.
Mary.
6 spirits.
Six spirits.
Whoa. So far, all we know of a couple ladies and handlebar mustache guy.
Well, and possibly something evil.
Police day.
Said haunted item. She loves you. It is rumored that there were ladies of the night who would come here.
She will stay.
She will stay.
Loves you, she will stay. Is that Mary?
One bad spirit. I was just gonna say, if you could give us some information about the dark end. I was just in the middle of asking.
This is weird, bro. Right off the bat.
It's pretty poppin' right now. Mary, if you are still with us, if that's who they're talking about here, all we know of is two women and a man with a top hat and a handlebar mustache. Is he that one bad spirit, or is it whatever came here after that other group was here?
If there is anybody else here as well, we have other devices. There's one that's glowing red over there, and there's a couple of little objects right there that are sensitive to the touch. We're not here to get rid of anybody, so please don't be shy. Thank you so far for giving us this conversation, and we're gonna be here for a while.
Help us go.
What do you mean by help us go? We hear you. We want to talk to the supposedly evil spirit. Can you come talk to us, please?
Guys.
Holy Wyatt?
Huh.
Is this where the guy would sit, or right there?
Over there. It's the corner booth. Pretty sure it's that one, but I might have it wrong.
Who's sitting in here? Undocumented death.
Oh, and please help us go.
Murder! Murder!
Whoa.
My device said murder.
What happened here?
Mine just said mark the spot. You guys remember what we were told? There's a black spot down underneath the stage that literally forms out of nowhere. Mark spot.
She said every time she goes down there, she gets like violently sick. And she can't get rid of it.
That might be the spot where this evil comes from. Maybe that's where like they made the ritual or had the ritual happen and maybe opened up some weird dark portal.
Or that maybe that. Can you tell us what happened? That undocumented death? What happened to you?
Follow the clue. Spot. We were just talking about the spot.
Oh.
Are any of the spirits here? Did you at one point in stage? We're just trying to find out a little bit more information. We want to know if you performed here, if you worked here. Get out now!
That's kind of weird that right after whoever we're talking to gives us this clue and we remember the spot that's down there, that something so nice would start talking. That's kind of strange.
What if the bot has a body down below? That would be terrifying.
Right, and they keep making that
Spot dark, so maybe someone will go and dig it up.
It would make sense too. I mean, if this place burnt down, what happens? Somebody died, somebody got killed, a body right there. They reconstructed the whole thing almost instantly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's done any
No.
digging down there.
Nobody would ever think to look.
No way. Is that correct? If there is a body underneath us, maybe you can try and give us a little bit more information. At this point, it'd be kind of freaky to dig you up, but... Burned! Burned!
Whoa. Oh my god.
Guys?
What?
My device said river. I know why you are here.
Says she knows you earlier too.
What if the dark spirit that is... I did very bad things. That's what I was just gonna say!
Ooh.
I was gonna say, the dark entity is the one possibly killed and buried them underneath. What if he's here? He's like, man, you wanna know something weird also? It said river. I know why you were here. River's the one who said, what if that black spot, what if there's a body under there?
Horrible.
Hello?
What?
Would you like to earn 6 figures a year writing for brands that you love? And she earns $140 a year writing for brands that she absolutely adores, and she doesn't even work full-time. You know how I know this? Because she's one of my students. But Kristen's not unique. You know why? Because this is Ryan. Ryan used to fry chicken, but he quit his job and actually hired his mom because his writing isn't so well. He earns about $10,000 a month. And then there's Shelly. She earns over $20,000 a month, and now she works for Fenty. And what do these three people have in common? Simple. They followed a proven step-by-step path by an expert freelance copywriter. Hey you, I'm Sarah Turner, and I'm that expert freelance copywriter. I have over 7 years of experience and over $200,000 a year from copywriting.
Why'd you say my name?
Strangled.
Strangled!
Murdered. Strangled.
Whoa. Strangled. Someone got strangled. Left down under the stage.
So is your killer here? Are they here right now? If you can. If that spot actually has to do with where you are buried, possibly, we don't know. If you can, and you are underneath what I am standing on.
Choked.
Choked?
Strangled, choked.
Can you knock? If you were under there, can you knock on this platform? Right underneath, and let us know where you are, please. I will tell you my name.
Whoa.
Who's talking to us now?
That was long, dude.
What was even more weird was that when we just got here and we were setting up, we heard what sounded like footsteps on the stage, and we also heard what sounded like somebody was up in the catwalk. Guys, I want to let you know, before you say in the comments that we should have gone up top. Apparently, if we go up there, it might actually collapse and we might fall through. So we got the okay to be here. I have no name. I will tell you my name. What is your name? I have no name. I'm not okay with this. Walk away. What the f? You will have nightmares.
Walk away, you will have nightmares.
Is there something evil around us now? Did you just come out of hiding? Can you see us? No, we can't unless if you manifest the energy, show us. This is weird.
I don't know what to do.
Right.
At this point, like, we have all kinds of different plans that we want to do. First, we want to go underneath the stage, completely dark, see if we can find also that spot. I feel like we definitely probably get some good EV down below.
That would be super sick.
But what's weird is, like, obviously, the beginning of our investigations, they start to kind of, like, gradually, things start to happen. But, like all of a sudden, somebody's like, okay, I haven't talked to anybody in centuries. All of a sudden, they're like, undocumented death. You know, help me out. I need your help. Somebody killed me. Something's going on. Like...
Yo.
What the f***?
Did you hear that one behind you too?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Guys, remember I asked...
You did.
It's beneath you! No! Somebody knocked underneath. That was a knock. And it just said, it's beneath you. It? What is it?
Whatever was summoned, maybe?
Wild.
What exactly is beneath us?
This is getting weird, man. Object! There's haunted object.
There's noises, man.
Who just knocked? I know I asked. I asked you to knock if you were underneath. That was a knock, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Dad, did you hear it? Where are you? Can you show us what you look like? I'm starting to get really concerned.
Yeah.
There you are.
Dude, we just heard him walking up, too.
Can any of our...
There are many spirits here.
That's you. Maybe you can stand in front of it for a little bit.
Dude, I'm actually kind of scared.
Died in fire.
Died in fire?
Thank you. Can you walk away, please? Move away from that device. That object. Thank you. This is crazy. We can't see you. Can you try? Dude, you're a liar.
Oh, that's what it said.
No. I'm gonna come to you. Don't be afraid. If you can.
Look on top.
Look on top. I will to you.
What the? What's going on, dude?
There's all spirits here, brother.
My name is Ryan. That's Wyatt. That's River. Murdered. Murdered. The person who is making this music go off. Were you the one murdered? Can you make that music go off? Thank you. Can you walk away from it for now? Don't make that music go off. Don't light it up unless if it's a yes after my question. If this is a woman or person, we don't know who you are. If you got murdered and your body may be under the stage, can you make that light up? You know what's weird? I asked them to please not walk in front of it. The fact that they have not walked in front of it, there's somebody here.
Yeah, even Rhea explained to us too that the spirits here are super intelligent.
What the f?
I will take you to.
I will take you to? Would it be for us to go under the stage, under that form? Or is there something evil down there?
Definitely.
I am scared of him. And it just said definitely. You're scared of the person who took your life, right?
Yeah.
Said yeah?
Yeah, just said yeah.
What is going on? I think we might actually solve like a mystery that hasn't even been known.
Right? For real.
Okay, then this is what we are going to do. We are going to turn these lights out. We're going to make our way under the stage. And if you are down there, if somebody is down there and would like to tell us where you are, maybe you can lead us to the spot. Guys, maybe we should just do it. Let's go under there. We can even try and catch an EVP and see what's going on. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, lights out. You guys ready?
Yeah, not really.
Oh.
Oh. Can you maybe tell us where that black spot is that's on the ground? What the f?
Wait.
Oh, no way. What?
No way. What? Someone's following us down the stairs, bro.
You're kidding.
No, I heard that. On God, I heard that.
What are we doing, dude?
I don't know. Trying to...
Ow!
You alright?
Scared me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just knocked my head on that.
Yeah, you got a big old mark on your beanie.
Do I? Can you?
I think this is the black spot.
No shot.
Looks like it.
Said walk away.
Does somebody not want to find your body?
Stalker?
Wait.
What?
Stuff out. I heard someone follow us down the stairs.
That's what Ria was saying, was that when people walk, they hear what sounds like somebody crawling behind them,
No.
chasing after them. Is there a body down here? We're under here. Somebody knocked underneath. If at any point somebody's above us on the platform, on the stage, there's a device that's right above us. The one that's glowing red. You can light that. We just want to know if there actually is somebody buried down here. And if that person is here, and here's what I'm saying. If you want your body to be discovered, if you want out of here, don't be afraid of that man.
Yeah, that's weird.
It does feel strange, doesn't it?
Died in building.
What the f*** is your body down here? Are you under this ground? I was burned.
Maybe if someone really did die in here, got murdered or whatever it was, maybe.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. And our chicken? A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Let your curls sing with Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla.
You done? Hurry up.
Coming! Carol's Daughter Black, Disney's The Little Mermaid.
Maybe their body was already in here before it burned down.
Is that why nobody could find you? Somebody had murdered you? Buried you under here? Don't mess with me?
Yeah.
Can't hurt us. We're not afraid of...
Dude, this black spot I think is right below me. I'm watching you.
Whoa. Is that who we hear? Guys?
Did that just go up?
I think so. I have no name.
Female ghost.
I have no male ghost. He was undiscovered.
I have been forgotten. I have no name. Female ghost.
That's crazy, dude.
It's okay if you don't remember your name, but the least we can do is try to help you get found. If you are really down here, you deserve a proper burial.
Why do some people say that this is a portal down here?
We followed the clues like you said. Down here. Can you show us?
Show.
choke. Again.
Dude, I keep hearing somebody right where we came from.
I keep hearing over. What was the point of having us come down here? If you're gonna show us, please show us.
What's up, what?
I just saw a flash, like a ball of light.
What? When?
Just now, I just panned. I got it on camera. I was looking through my screen. It's right here.
If you don't give us any answers down here, we're gonna have to go back up. We came down here because you were telling us... What?
It keeps going. It's moving now.
No way.
Died.
What's going on?
It's like a blinking orb that just keeps showing up in different places.
If you understand what I'm saying, can you make a noise?
Did you see it?
No. I wasn't looking.
What the f? I've never seen that before.
Oh!
It keeps moving.
I'm here to hurt you. What the f? No way. Is that who we're seeing right now?
Dude.
You cannot harm us. Did you hear it?
Yep. There's dust particles and stuff, but you saw it too, right? That's
Yeah.
different.
I saw it zoom by. Skinless.
What?
My device just said skinless. Could that be a burnt victim?
Oh, that's scary though.
That's freaky. Yeah.
Guys? What the f? Right there. EMF's going off. Are you standing right here? Can't see you. It's getting freaky. Leave her! No! Whoever it is does not want us to find her.
Whoa.
She said to us that she's scared of him.
Yeah.
He is here.
Dude.
She's gotta be with no name then.
Maybe she just doesn't remember her name.
Then who's Mary?
A good question.
You think that was just a different spirit?
She's seen that woman in full-on dress, and then she saw the other one that was like bent over.
What is going on? Why don't you want us to find her body? Were you the one who committed that crime? You choked her? And you buried her under here? Not in this area! Wyatt! Whoa. Dude, are we about to find out a mystery murder?
What the actual
Dude, what is going on?
The woman is trying to tell us, the man, the whatever evil entity, he does not want us to know. He's telling us to go away.
Dude, we're literally underneath this building right now. What the f are we doing?
That's where we were seeing it.
Yeah. Do you see anything over there? Yarn, not even looking.
Flash it. Dude, look right down here.
Doll! Again.
This is the black spot, man. Has to be, no?
It's either that or that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, try and go over both of them with the EMF, see what happens.
Oh, that's a good, solid idea. I'm gonna move this out of the way so there's no interference, just in case. Open it. Yes. Open it. Yes.
Open what?
The hole. Can you hold this?
Yeah.
I have this device here that's gonna pick up energy. If we're...
Watch your back, dude. I don't know what that was.
I am the devil.
What? No.
That's weird.
This device picks up energy. I will hurt you.
That's twice. Two different
devil,
devices.
I will hurt you.
Ooh. Two different devices.
Guys, something's going on. Somebody's here. If your body is nearby, if I'm close, light this device up. Use your energy. Give us a sign.
Listen, I feel you like I don't care. He just, why you on some make stuff?
Yeah, and I agree with you, because I was pissed. That feeling was all of our feeling. And something.
Guys?
The REM pod.
The REM pod.
REM pod?
REM pod.
I don't hear it.
It just stopped.
It was just going off. It's right above us.
Yeah.
I do hear it.
Dude, something's up, man. I'm not getting any readings or anything. There's no spiking. There's nothing. So for that to go off when it was literally up there, that is odd. That is almost like somebody standing here. If it was any interference that had to do with any other thing producing any electric magnetic field, you would see that it would constantly go off. This is getting weird, man. I don't understand what's going on. There are many spirits here.
Said that at the beginning.
Yeah. It's gonna be very difficult to find where you're buried. And that evil entity, it's time. How are you gonna get in trouble for it? You're already gone. You gotta let this...
Body!
Body!
What the It just said body. Well, that's too weird, man. We're down here, legit, trying to see if someone could probably be buried down here, and it says body.
And it says body, yeah.
The fact that we're actually looking for a body is actually very creepy, and I don't think a lot of people would even do this. I don't even want to do this.
Group of us.
Group of us?
It's just like group of bodies buried down here, bro.
Terrified.
That body that's down here.
Most likely.
Whoa. I was gonna say, is that the one with name? Or the one that doesn't remember her name and it said they were forgotten?
Just say it again.
It's down here. Is that the one who says they don't remember their name? Or you have no name?
Abandoned.
I was forgotten. Yeah. Abandoned.
Whoa. I heard that. Where is that evil entity right now? Are you near us? You said you're watching us. Absolutely could be the body.
True.
Here. Why did they do it here? Was there a reason for this man to kill you?
Guys, did you just hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What? Killed.
What was that? Was that you, Wyatt?
No, I thought that was you guys.
No.
Darkness. Demonic presence.
It legit just said demonic presence. Yo, if something was summoned here, like, we don't know what it is. That's
Close your eyes.
It just said close your eyes?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna close my eyes. He does not like you! Close your eyes, he does not like you.
Oh, yeah. Keep that on.
This is terrifying.
What the did we walk into, bro?
I don't know, man.
Has anyone gotten this kind of here?
I don't know. I have no idea. Why doesn't he like us? Is it because we're trying to discover something? Dig up something? What should we do?
I don't know.
I wish we had ground penetrating devices so that we can actually see if there was a body under here. It would just kind of make sense, would it not?
I mean...
Back in those days, they did some dude. Whether it was a lady of the night, they got the worst of it.
I was just gonna say, it said the P word earlier.
Prostitute. It did.
When the first one was built, she could have easily been a lady of the night. Something could have easily happened to her, whether she got strangled or choked or whatever. Whether it was on purpose or on accident, killed someone inside of an opera house. What would be your first instinct? Where are you gonna hide it?
Down here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh! What? Underneath. Guys, we won't harm you. Guys, somebody just grabbed onto my leg.
It didn't say underneath, it said poltergeist.
And you got touched.
Guys, no, I'm dead serious. Something just grabbed my leg. Who just touched me? You cannot harm me.
Whoever's body this is, do you remember what happened to you? What exactly happened? Can you tell us?
Something just happened and I don't like when I get touched. How much longer do we have to be down here?
You're asking me, I don't know.
Can I hold on to you?
Please.
I'm scared. Something just touched my leg. You know what would be sad? Is if it's the lady.
Oh. Like
But
she just was like...
Leave him. Guys, you know what I think is going on right now?
Bodies.
What?
Bodies. Plural.
Guide. Guide? Wait a second.
Maybe that's why they touched you.
Right.
I'm I'm scared. Follow! Guide, follow!
Okay, show us.
Dude, if we find a body right now, what do? We gotta call the police.
I don't know how you're gonna show us, but maybe move something, make a noise.
Dude, if this is true, we might have to come back and probe the ground.
Yeah. We really want to help whoever's... Right here! Right beneath us?
No,
Okay, this is what we are going to do. We do not have equipment. Definitely! Right here, definitely, right beneath us. We do not have the equipment to make sure that your body is right here, nor do we have a shovel. What we are going to do, and this is... one lost soul. We're gonna have somebody come here and find your body. Guys! Somebody's here. I don't know if I've ever been so positive.
Like straight confident that there's something right here.
We might actually have to contact somebody who has equipment. We might actually have to contact somebody who has that equipment. Whoever grabbed my leg, I wonder if that's the spirit who's buried under here.
Yo, that could be.
You might have to, bro.
This one had said bodies plural, and now it just said several. There might even be more than one.
Yo, that would be insane.
What if there was actually like a serial killer
right
back in the old days? Let me be honest, man. It makes sense.
Talking about clues.
Several entities again.
Just said several and then immediately several entities.
I don't know what to say.
Are you okay with that? Are you okay with somebody coming and finding your body? Maybe. We just want you to know that we're not going to give up. We care about this situation. I'm right next to you?
Mm-hmm. What?
Look, there's an evil entity, we understand. It's time to give it up.
Be careful what you say, man.
I know. I'm trying to protect this lady, or multiple spirits.
Right.
What if the evil entity here, the evil demon or whatever, what if they were the ones who did all of this?
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
A group of us.
A group of us. They...
Report.
Shh. Report. Guys, we might actually discover something.
This is Sandra Butler. I paid Sandra $10,000 for finding an us near her hometown in Philadelphia. Sandra found the house using a simple software for her. Then she submitted
here.
What the?
If we're wrong, but it's always worth a try. If they're giving us this much information, and we had no idea.
Honestly, zero idea on what.
Yeah, the only information we got was when Rhea was giving us that little story about what has happened to her. She told us that she saw a woman in this spot that is directly above us.
Yeah.
And when she has to go down here, she said there's a black spot, and she believes that somebody is buried here. How are we getting all this on all of the devices? Not just one.
Literally every single one that we've used.
This is getting very intense. We might have to... I feel an evil presence.
Whoa. Can any of you entities, one of the several, can you explain or describe that presence that you're talking about?
Give us a sign where you are, please. I want to try this method where I can dig deeper.
You.
What the? No way. They just said you?
That might be the...
Oh no.
Whatever this evil one they're talking about is.
It just said, I feel an evil presence.
And I asked them to just...
Whoa, dude.
I want to do an EVP down here. Maybe we can...
Oh, yeah.
If we can capture the lady's voice telling us something, that would be amazing. So let's do an EVP. This device right here in my hand. It's a lot like the devices you have been using to communicate with us, but this will give us the ability to hear what your voice actually sounds like. So we are going to ask a couple of questions, and in between those questions, if you can, speak loud and clear. Okay, here we go. How many bodies are buried underneath this stage?
The woman
that apparently is buried down here. Do you know your name?
This dark or malicious presence. Are you the one that did this to them?
Okay, here we go. Let's listen. This is the first EVP.
How many bodies are buried underneath this stage?
What the f? No! Oh my god!
How many bodies are buried underneath this stage?
Several? Several?
Apparently is buried down here. Do you know your name? This dark or malicious presence. Are you the one that did this to them?
Dude, what the f was that? Dude, that's like somebody went right here and it's like, ah! Yeah. I think that's good, you know?
One more?
Yeah. I don't know. Should we do another one? One
Yeah,
more.
I think we should.
Oh, this is stressing me out, bro. What do you have on your nose? What are you talking about? You have something on your nose. It's a dirt speck.
Guys.
What?
I think I saw the glowing eyes they were talking about.
No. Guys, I want to do another EVP, but should we get out of here? I feel like if we don't, dude, everyone's gonna be mad at us.
Dude, I know what I just saw. It was right there. As soon as I panned over to it, it moved.
Let's do one more EVP and get the out of here.
Yeah.
The second EVP. Here we go. If you can give us this information, what does your killer like? The dark entity. Were you summoned?
The woman. Were you killed on purpose?
Okay, here we go.
If you can give us this information, what does your killer look like? Dark entity, are you
That's a woman's voice.
What does your killer look like? Dark entity.
You hear that?
If you can give us this information, what does your killer look like? Dark entity. Are you summoned? The woman.
Summon or demon? Oh my god. Nothing.
Nothing on that one?
No. What? I think it's time to get out of here. Yeah. We gotta dig into this because what if there is someone or multiple bodies down here? That would actually be quite insane. It'd be good to get them out of here. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready to go back up? Let's go. Yeah. I think what we should do now is do an Estes method. See if we can gather any more information. It's always good. So let's do an Estes method. Right now, I am sticking on a blindfold, and we are going to be doing the Estes method. I'm going to be listening to white noise, giving the spirits the ability to use me as their mouth. You guys are going to ask questions, and hopefully I answer. So let's do this.
Any of the spirits that we were talking to earlier, when we were down there under just now, were we in the right spot? Did we find your body?
You shouldn't try.
You shouldn't try. Go home. What the? No way. That just said go home.
12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock.
It's legit 12 o'clock. Whoa.
I was strangled.
I was strangled. Okay.
So my daughter tells us you're television.
At only $40 a month.
Unlike that last overpriced package.
Why can't you just be happy I can stream my favorite channels for less?
This family has values.
Sling is value.
Sling the live TV. You love Sling.
Whoever just said they were strangled, do you remember who did it? Do you remember it happening?
I'm scared. Evil.
Where did that dark entity come from?
He's watching.
Didn't it say that earlier?
Portal.
Portal.
Where is he?
Dark magic. What the f?
You need to go.
You need to go.
It just said go home.
Yeah.
Don't turn back.
Don't turn back.
What?
Don't come back. You spirits that might have been killed, that might be down in the basement, do you need help? Do you want our help?
Can you stay with us?
Whoa! What? Something's telling us to go? They're telling us to stay. Us. It's plural. It said that earlier too.
6, yeah.
Same.
He's coming.
Who? What is he?
He's a bad man.
Whoa.
What the f? What was that?
The REM pod.
No shot.
Yeah, it just went off. I just watched it.
Dark face.
Face.
He's watching.
I have a question for him. If you can hear me, if you're here, why did you do that?
What did they do?
Stop asking! What? No way!
Whoa!
What?
Radio.
He's using a radio.
You don't want to tell us, huh? It's been so long. Why don't you want to tell us?
The number is unclear? What does that mean?
How many of them there are?
No shot.
You won't find them.
Dude.
Why not?
They're hidden.
They're hidden.
Dude, this is freaking me the out.
Will you tell us your name? Like I said, you're dead. What you did, you can't really get in trouble.
Many years ago.
What? Hold up.
I can't.
Eric.
Eric.
There was a fire.
That's the first male name.
It is.
Were the bodies here when the fire happened? Did you kill them before that or after that?
After.
Mind you guys, I want to point out real quick that we are very far away from Ryan, and that radio is blasting in his ears. He cannot hear anything that I'm saying.
There's no shot that he can hear us.
Do you remember any of their names? Who they were? Or what they were?
No.
No. If I said prostitute, would that jog your memory?
Or Lady of the Night?
Many people used to bring them right into these booths here.
I think I was.
What?
Might be one of the ladies.
Yo, the one that doesn't know her name.
Bad memory.
Whoa, dude. That could be it.
Legit.
How many of you are here right now with us? I'm in the room. What the f?
This?
Yes, either here or just like this is one large room. Where exactly are you?
Under.
Under. He just said
down.
What the f?
That dark press, would it bother you if we came back here and tried to find these people?
Good luck.
Good luck. After he said you won't find them.
What was that?
What the f was that?
That was something being dragged just like what she said.
That's like the chain.
Dude, that might have been the chain. Was that you that just made a noise? Can you do that again?
Behind.
No, dude. No, that came from behind Ryan. Oh, it did. Yeah.
From behind?
It just said behind. Oh, I think pretty much we have figured out what we came here to find out. I think now we should probably pack up, end this, and try to come back.
Dark eyes.
Sometimes.
And to see if someone has the equipment to be able to probe the ground.
When he's mad.
What?
Dark eyes, sometimes, when he's mad.
Okay, let's pull him out.
He's with you.
You're kidding.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop this here, and we might come back. Is that okay with you guys?
Please come back.
What?
What about
That
this?
one was sad.
No. What about this?
Sounded like somebody was crying.
What about this guy that's might us? How do you feel about that?
He's mad.
Spirit come. He's controlling him or something. They're like, get over here. It just said Spirit C-O-M-E. Like he owns them, dude. Legit.
No shot.
That's weird.
Okay, let's pull him out right now.
We definitely got what we need. We'll have to come back, of course, and try to see if it's possible to get the equipment.
So they basically told us that this guy, the top hat guy, is the evil one. He admitted that he killed these people. He doesn't remember how many.
Really?
The girl doesn't remember the name, and we were talking about, will it bother you if we try to find their bodies? And he's like, no, you won't find them.
He's like confident.
He said he has dark eyes sometimes when he's mad.
What the f?
Yeah.
Okay, you're so close.
What?
Turn down.
What the f?
Yeah.
No way.
Guys, we might actually have to try and see if somebody could come here with the right equipment.
What? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Whoa.
As soon as we get home, we're going to try and make a couple of phone calls. If you guys are excited about that, if you want us to do this, help us get this video to 40,000 likes. It's going to happen. We got to make this happen, dude. If we actually discover a body or multiple bodies here, dude, we might actually discover something insane. Why would we get all this information? It doesn't make sense.
Not at all. We didn't even come here with that idea.
No. We had no idea exactly, like, potentially be here. But damn. Guys, like I said, if you like this episode, please like the video. We only ask you guys to like the video because we just want to know we are on the right track with you guys. We want to know that you guys are enjoying what we've been up to. Last week, you guys loved that episode. We're trying to go back. That's what we would like to do. With all that being said, if you guys are not subscribed to this channel and you keep finding yourselves coming back because you like what we do, please hit the subscribe button. We are almost to 600,000 subscribers. So please, subscribe. With all that being said, our time is up for this location, and we will see you next week. Peace.
The Yorktown Memorial Hospital has been abandoned for decades, but is it really empty?
Like something just touched me.
There was some kind of entity inside her even after leaving the hospital.
As we walked away from the room, one of the dolls started talking.
Oh. That thing is talking. What?
Someone's sitting at the table there.
We just had EMF in the hallway.
I'm really freaked out. Oh my god. Looks like there's a person there. In the doorway, you see it?
Yep.
Yorktown Memorial Hospital is still, in our opinion, haunted. We have no explanation for what we heard or saw, but we left believing that someone or something was there with us.
Crypt Keepers, I keep saying all of these trips are about going bigger and harder, so I thought, you know, I should come to Texas. They say everything in Texas, so is the paranormal activity. Tonight we are hanging out at an abandoned, super haunted hospital. I've heard things ranging from innocent right up to demonic, even possession.
Guys, we have made it to the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Obviously, I've heard of this place. I've seen people go here before, but I actually don't know much about the ghost stories. Amy does all the research on Amy's crypt. I really don't know much about what lurks inside, and I'm going to be learning just like you guys are as we're walking through.
I really feel like this could be one of the most terrifying investigations we do on this trip, just because of the stories I have heard. There's no shortage of history here either. The Yorktown Memorial Hospital saw around 2,000 deaths in just 30 years of operation. But I feel like this has also become a breeding ground for other entities, other darker entities.
Amy said we're here to go bigger and harder though, so I'm sure this place has a lot in store. And hey, we're not here to f spiders. So I'm sort of interested to see what we find inside. And looking at it from out here in broad daylight, yeah, this place looks haunted.
I've kept this one a little bit on the hush with Jared, so I honestly, he doesn't know what we're in for, but I do. I think it's going to be a big night.
Standing in a small town just outside of San Antonio, Texas is the Yorktown Memorial Hospital, an abandoned building that is claimed by many to be one of the most haunted places in America. Built in 1951, it was run by the Felician Sisters, a branch of the Roman Catholic Church. The hospital would close in 1986, being repurposed as a drug rehabilitation facility until being completely decommissioned in 1992. Though built to help people and save lives, the hospital sparked a reputation as having done the opposite, with local rumours of malpractice and even murder plaguing its operational years, only to follow with more dark energy once being repurposed. As far as paranormal reports go, there are countless, with many citing this to be the most haunted place in all of Texas. Seeing apparitions is common, ranging from nuns and priests to children and shadow people, but capturing them onto camera has also occurred.
After our visit, investigators looked back at photos they took. One investigator caught this in a hallway she says she was alone in. It appears to be the full body apparition of a man and a woman.
Visitors have heard noises that seem to indicate intelligent hauntings, though perhaps even residual activity dating back to the building's medical past. Footsteps have been documented, voices, aggressive EVPs, and sometimes even the eerie sound of children's.
One of the first rooms we came across was filled with all kinds of toys and dolls. As we walked away from the room, one of the dolls started talking.
Oh. That thing is talking.
Oh my god.
Stories of a murderous love triangle center around the basement's boiler room also exist. Allegedly, a nurse and a patient, though some retellings vary, became romantically involved in a secret love affair. And when this cheating was discovered by the nurse's boyfriend in the secrecy of the basement, he stabbed both the nurse, her lover, and then himself. The blood splatters of this horrific crime are said to still be etched onto the walls of the Young Memorial Hospital. Maybe this crime is the reason for the black mists, temperature drops, and feelings of being watched that seem to plague the basement. Yet another room beneath the hospital is also quite active, with many claiming to capture aggressive activity within the former priest's room. Upstairs on the top level of the building is the former nuns' quarters, where sightings are again common, but voices, singing, and playful behaviour from children has also occurred. But perhaps the darkest of all places within the building is its church. A malevolent presence has been reported here, manifesting as a dark shadow standing tall amongst the pews, attacking some who enter, and claimed by many to be truly demonic. We were told that the current caretaker can no longer visit the hospital due to this entity and repeated attachments from it, even reportedly being possessed. I'd like to warn you now, What we would uncover at the Yorktown Memorial Hospital was truly terrifying, but if you're ready to explore this extremely haunted place with us, hit like, subscribe, and let's jump into the investigation.
It is night time, we're already inside Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and me, this has been one of the weirdest beginnings to an investigation ever. From the moment that we rocked up here, I've been spooked out. Today I get here, there's freaking vultures or buzzards, whatever, on top of the haunted hospital, and y'all know I am so scared of birds. I literally have a bird phobia. I don't know if that's an omen or a symbol of death or what's going to happen tonight. Find me. Jared and I both have mad anxiety over this one. How are you feeling, Jared?
I've had like nervous poo all afternoon for some reason. Yeah, just anxious, like when you've had like 3 or 4 cups of coffee or something like that. We've just walked in with our guide. We've only really hung around on this floor, and I can just tell this place looks like it's going to have bats, which freaks me out even more. He said there was no bats, but you guys will see. It looks like it's got bats.
We couldn't actually interview him for, I guess, paranormal reasons, and he was sharing a lot of stories about this place and how it affected his wife very personally, to the point where he had to step in and become a tour guide to, I guess, replace her. She was getting routinely attacked in here, even had some kind of, I guess, possession or attachment. He said that there was some kind of entity still inside her even after leaving the hospital, so she can't really come back here. Anyway, let's just begin the walkthrough. I've got ghost tube rolling, and here we go.
Ooh, I like this chair. It's only the first room as well. I've already found something I like. It reminds me of the Matrix chair. So I think all of these are just office rooms, right?
This is super eerie.
Yeah, there's definitely a feeling in here, isn't there?
My name is Amy, and I'm visiting tonight with Jared. Out to the spirits of the hospital here. Please don't be shy tonight. You can come up to my hands at any time and maybe you can communicate with us.
Which way should we go? Alright, let's do a quick poll. Should we turn left and go down that dark creepy corridor? Turn right and go down that creepy corridor where I just heard something, by the way? Or go straight into the chapel? Gonna go.
Or the exit and just go home now. I'll say this way.
Okay, so going right. Who guessed it right?
Spell.
Spell?
They just said spell. I know they said that there was some kind of satanic weird stuff going on in the basement. Blood sacrifices, we were told. I don't know how they know that or what the truth is behind that, but spell. What kind of spells occurred here? Each room, oh my god, a wheelchair even.
Can you make a noise to lead us where you want us to go?
I'm hearing squeaking and like lots of drips.
That's your footstep sounds. You can hear that, right? I just heard someone yelling.
This way. I know people hear babies, people crying, moaning in pain. I just heard like a dude like, "Bleh."
I was hearing footsteps upstairs.
I didn't hear the footsteps, I heard screaming. A hand on heart, I did not hear any footsteps.
I heard footsteps home, so it's footsteps upstairs.
Who's in here? What?
Water just dripped on my head.
How do I use it?
Look, you just need to come up to these lights in my hand, use your energy. Just try. It can't hurt you.
I'm legitimately worried because I did hear footsteps upstairs. I know we're looking for ghosts, but I'm also like, we've got lots of equipment. I heard footsteps upstairs, so I'm like, let's just keep going. Maybe it was paranormal, I don't know. If it was pretty good.
Well, here's the thing, like, we didn't go upstairs, we didn't go downstairs. We just walked in, our guide showed us around this floor and just pointed where things would be, up or down. So we don't actually, I assume we're alone in the building, but I don't actually know. I didn't hear the footsteps, so I was the other thing. Where should we go? Where are you? Are you alright?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing, I'm just actually freaked out about this one. I don't really feel comfortable here.
Yeah, I don't like it in here. It's, yeah. Hello? Anyone down here? I know this is the pediatric space. So women, children, anyone want to be friends and play?
That fan is blowing a wind, I think.
That could fall out the ceiling any second.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around in there.
I'm lost.
You're lost? Well, I'm Amy, this is Jared. We'd love to try to help you. What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
Garden.
Looking for the garden.
Was there a garden here? Maybe there was back in the day. It was run by priests and nuns.
That was the bed.
That was the bed.
The metal bed. Yeah, that just gives me vibes in there. Yeah, weird. I really don't feel comfortable here. This is, you know what, this is giving me Waverly Hills, whole vibes, this corridor even. I know we're only on the first floor, we haven't even gone up or down yet.
All right, chapel time. You know what, they say this is actually the worst in the whole hospital. Hello?
Any vibes?
No. They say this is the worst, scariest, demonic area, shadow figure, very common, people getting attacked, taken over.
Can we just listen for a moment in silence? Because I really was hearing like a male voice.
What?
It's a fly flying. Oh, it's a bee. Ames, it's a bee. I think it's a beehive in here.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Get out of there.
I've got no light, Jared. Also, when you run around bees, it attracts them to you.
Yeah, it's bees, Ames.
Well, I can't see because you just ran away with the only light. We can just stand here, Jared. It's fine. If there's a demon in here, I'm sure it can get us here. Do demons manifest into bees or what? Is there a demon here? Do something other than bees to show us that you're here.
At this point, we wanted to split up and tackle the last part of our walkthrough solo, with myself exploring the basement and Jared exploring the upper level. However, Jared was adamant that he had heard human footsteps walking above us, something I did not hear in the moment, and that was not documented onto our audio. So for safety's sake, I waited at the base of the staircase while Jared performed his solo, then we'd swap so he could do the same for me.
Oh my god. Here I go. Alright, I'm doing it for you guys. Rolling ghost tube now. Oh my god, this is actually really scary. Who's there? I can see you. Come on.
So I'm alone in the chapel now. They say there's a demon. And I did have a light on, but now I've turned it off because a bee just like came in perfectly as I was standing in here. Maybe to get me into the dark though, but I'm just hanging out here, seeing if anything happens, if Jared's okay.
Guys, I feel like I'm Agent Mulder. Agent Mulder. But I don't have my Scully.
Bee just flew into my face. Bee just flew into my face.
In this moment, unbeknownst to me, I picked up a possible EVP that very much sounds like a man screaming, "Kill me." This is something that I had no idea I had captured in the moment.
Just checking all these cupboards, guys, because I really did hear something up here before. And there were some heavy footsteps. What's in this bedroom? Okay guys, I think that's the whole upstairs and there's nobody up here. So I feel a little... Now that I know a person didn't make that noise, can you tell me who did? Have you been following us around? Can you tell me who used to hang around in this room? Tell me who's still here. Oh my god, those lights are moving. I swear they were just moving. Can you swing them real hard for me? So I know that you... What is that? So I know that you're here. Oh my god. That just looks creepy.
Stress.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I am feeling stressed.
You don't move on because you're ready to. You move on because you've outgrown who you used to be.
Sitting here with you is like years just...
What the fuck? There's something down here. Hello?
Ames? Coming down.
There's something down here. There's something down there.
Is there?
There's something dark with glowing eyes down there. And whilst you were upstairs, I was hearing loud movement, like bangs and stuff. I didn't know if it was you though.
Eventually, we were able to figure out what I had seen at the end of the corridor was actually the glowing eyes and body of a rather fat raccoon. And with that, it was my turn to explore alone, heading down into the basement.
Rolling on ghost tube, and here we go down into the basement. Oh, f me.
Guys, I don't feel any better being here. Everywhere I look, it's creepy. I can see a coffin through there.
I'm pretty sure this is the freaking seance room. So I don't know the truth behind this, but I heard satanic rituals, seances were done down here. What the f, man? Is this why they call it the seance room? Honestly, what is this? Leave a comment if you know. Is this part of why it's called the seance room? Is this some... I don't know what that is. Our guide said animal sacrifices, rituals, satanic kind of stuff down here, and then I find this. Oh, little noise in here. Not heavily reassuring.
Okay guys, it is very freaky being even like on this floor as well, like just being on your own in this place, just it really gets to you. This is quickly becoming one of my least favourite haunts, I think.
Hello? Oh, getting that creepy feeling like someone's around me. Is there somebody here? I actually think this is the boiler room.
I just feel, guys, that like I've got to keep watching my back here. And down the end of the hall is where I heard the footsteps, but they were coming from upstairs.
I have heard there's like blood still on the walls down here. I don't know exactly where. Such an eerie thought to think that there was a double murder suicide down here. I've heard of what happens down here and I'm really sorry that that happened to you. Is there anyone around that still wants to talk or communicate? Is there really no one that wants to talk to me down here?
Guys, right there is the chapel and I can just feel like a cold breeze coming out of it. I can hear people screaming in pain.
This is such a maze. Oh, that is so scary. I heard this was almost like a chill out tank or detoxing. Someone was misbehaving, so it's essentially a cell.
I just feel like someone's standing right behind me. I'm just gonna stand in the dark for you guys. I'm literally in the dark right now. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
Oh, I heard something in here. Oh. This is the priest's bedroom, and I've heard this can be quite dark and malevolent. Is there a priest in here or anyone? Are you f***ing me? No, you did not. I just walk into the priest's bedroom and straight away, Bible.
I went on a cruise, and that's where I met the most man that I have ever seen.
I don't know how to fix this.
Fine, don't marry me.
The practice you are about to learn is almost never described publicly. The Cave of Brahma can activate a wide range of new powers, abilities, and states of consciousness. We will explore 4 major secrets of sacred geometry. These secrets will guide us into learning a very powerful method which can activate any energy center in your body or energy field. You'll learn how to apply this method to activate the most important energy center in the human head.
feel like something just touched my back. Ames?
Yeah.
Oh, thank I swear something just touched my back.
Where are you?
I just felt like this get pulled or something.
Move.
Oh, fuck. I've got goosebumps
I don't
too. Look.
See.
I'm really freaked out.
Hang on, stay still. Hang on, I'm trying to focus. Yeah, okay.
We're not splitting up for the rest of this episode, are we? I want to do that again.
It seemed as though there was some strong energy on the ground floor, so we decided to begin focusing our investigation here, starting with the darkest area of the entire hospital, its former chapel, where some believe a demonic entity lingers which has supposedly overtaken people in the past. To attempt to find the truth of this all, we'd ask questions while rolling ghost tube Fox.
Hi guys, we don't normally do this on Amy's Crypt, but we've got rosary beads because you know what? It's been pretty freaky in here so far.
I was actually gifted these by my uncle for protection. He watches my channel, so I have a pink one. It's so cute.
I think mine's glow in the dark, which is good because, yeah.
Rolling on Vox. My name's Amy, this is Jared, and we want to know who you are. Is that something you can share with us?
I can't show. I can't show. You can't show yourself to us? Can you make a noise for us then instead?
It sounded like and felt like something came in just now.
Oh, the wind just picked up?
Yeah.
Did something just come in here with us? How many people are in here with us? Dark in here. What is that?
Who's there?
Stay away. Just said stay away.
I've heard a lot of stories about this church here, that it's bad, there's something negative in here. Are you evil? Are you good? Are you misunderstood? What the was that?
Can you tell us what we're hearing in this room with us? Do you know what these are in my hands?
Her family died.
The family died? Is that what you heard?
Her family died.
Her family died. Whose family died? Did I just say the organ?
Oh, did it? What about the organ?
Close.
Close to the organ, or is that where you are?
I am. Can you play the organ for us?
It'd actually be scary if the organ played because I tested it earlier today and it doesn't work.
That was a woman.
Are you okay? Can we help you? Tell me how.
By this point, we'd had some interesting captures, but it was about to take a much darker turn, starting with one response that occurred as we were readjusting my camera rig, which had become too heavy to hold.
I really need to take this light off. Yeah, way too heavy.
Here, you hold it. Thank you. Behind me! What? What's behind us? Oh my god, I dropped my rosary beads. I dropped my rosary beads. Fuck. Just behind you. What's behind us? Kill?
Maybe pew?
Pew. What's behind us? Can you tell us, please? Oh, that just said leave.
What did it say, me?
Either way, that's scary.
Just how it said. Alright, You're a demon, prove it. Say something that will freak us out.
Just did.
I could be a bit more freaked out, I guess. Come on.
If we're the last person on Earth, if there was no one bigger, stronger, or faster, would you still push yourself? Of you would. Because once you start, you can't stop.
Well, the wind's just picked up.
Oh my god.
The wind's just picked up in here.
Tell us why you're here. If you're unholy or evil or what people say, why are you in the church or the chapel? Come on, if you're bad and you want to keep us around to do something, you have to say something to us or make one of those lights flash. You just need to go up to it.
If I would visit?
I thought it said you play with this. You can play with this, yeah, go on. You can talk through it. Are you from the hospital or somewhere else? Where are you from?
I mean,
Who is it?
This is... We want to know what this is. Is this you? What are you? I don't know if this is a trick of the eyes, but I thought I just seen a big shadow over here. That way, like on the wall behind that camera. It looked like a super tall dude. Like a shadow, large shadow.
But he was in.
He was in. We're gonna say a prayer. How do you feel about that?
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Feeling like something dark in here. Doesn't feel good.
What am I holding here?
Does this frighten you?
Yes.
Yes.
That was like a nice woman's voice, so like, yes, like pleasant.
Tell us why.
Yes,
Cause he, what does he do?
I just realised I'm holding my cross upside down.
Please, Amy.
I'm
Nothing that
sorry.
can attract something negative here, please.
I didn't mean to.
Sid, how
Alright, negative entity, come forward.
Oh my god, this is too creepy, James. What's your purpose?
Here, as we had been reaching out for some time, we decided to cut and move on. But just as I cut recording on Vox, one last response was captured, which mentioned God.
God?
Yeah.
Thank God.
That just said, and God?
And God.
I just heard it say, and God, as we were about to wrap
Just
up.
cut, and yeah, it said something like,
And God.
and God.
Because of this final response, we spent a little more time but did not receive anything further, so we decided to head upstairs to continue investigating, and right from the get-go, we documented something strange on our thermal camera.
Looks like there's someone at the end too, in the doorway. Come look at this.
Are you rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling. It looks like there's a person there. In the doorway, you see it?
Yep.
I'm rolling on everything because...
So rolling. Jared and I are now upstairs on the second floor where nuns are commonly sighted. They have been sighted with children. We have a few things running. We're using GhostTube SLS to look for figures. We have a thermal camera running which looked like it just picked up a figure at the end of the hallway. We have the EMF tripwire. Jared's also wearing Lucid headphones, so he's actually listening to the environment right now but amplified.
As you were saying that, Ames, I was getting some like weird noises come through here, staticky noises.
GhostTube SLS to look for figures. We have more camera running which looks up here. Can you show yourself to us, or maybe you can say something? We might be able to hear you.
This is a room where I got a word on GhostTube earlier.
What was the word?
stressed. By the way, guys, this is what Amy looks like on the SLS LiDAR. So we're actually using LiDAR, so it's measuring depth.
I didn't do an SLS dance. SLS dance.
So I was in here earlier and stress came through. I was feeling not great at the time. Was there someone here with me? Can you speak to me now? What was that?
I reckon there might be a loose window here. Yeah.
Okay.
Look guys, there's plastic here.
I felt particularly uncomfortable here earlier by this table, and I swear the light shade could have been a breeze. Was there someone here with me? What happens at this table?
You ain't just one, you Doc. There's many sides to you, and they all deserve the best. Introducing Max, the one to watch.
Just heard a voice.
Are there still nuns here? Do you have something to say? We'd love to know why you're still here.
Just heard squeaking?
Same. I have no idea what that
I was
could
hearing
be.
squeaking noise earlier. We're going to walk down this corridor. Can you whisper to me when we get to a room you want us to go into, perhaps?
Maybe there's children up here as well. You don't need to be afraid of us. We've also put some pretty lights down the hallway and maybe you can play with them. Just go up close to them and they'll change colour for you. Anyone down here? Can you give us a sign?
So when we were standing down the far end of the hall, looking at the thermal, it looked like someone was standing in this doorway.
It really did, and then it all went dark.
Is there someone here with us now? Ooh, that wind, that gust of wind just came in, that's freaky.
It's freaky, but I mean, there's no glass in that window, so.
Can you tell us who's here with us?
Here, just as we asked for interaction, I noticed our thermal signatures on our FLIR camera suddenly disappeared for some time, before flashing back into place. I have no idea if this was a glitch of the camera, or if something larger with no heat signature possibly blocked our own from view of the camera for a moment. Although this might not be paranormal, I thought it was still worth noting in case anyone here has some insight as to why this would happen. What's your opinion?
There's a man standing in this hallway and he would absolutely love to talk to you. Can you go up towards him for me? Maybe you can grab his hand, maybe you can say something to him.
Someone was sitting at the table there. Someone was just sitting through at the table. Quick. I'm going to come sit at the table with you. Can you whisper to me who's here? What was that?
Window again.
Can you tell me about this place? Me and Amy were just standing out there by that tripod out there and something appeared here and it hasn't triggered this whole time.
We just had EMF in the hallway. I just see the corner of my eye.
Are you here with us now? It's a room where I felt uncomfortable earlier as well.
Can you come in this room with us if you're in the hallway? We're not afraid of you. We won't hurt you.
I just heard a male voice. Very distant, couldn't make it out.
What's very cool is I did not hear a male voice. Jared is wearing the Lucid headphones, amplify noise all around us.
And just to make sure it's not a false positive, yeah, it's not going off now. That was a pretty compelling one because I haven't been able to replicate it. Can you tell us who was sitting at the table earlier, please?
At this point, we decided to switch things up with the Lucid headphones to see if we'd get any different responses.
Alright, spirits, talk to me. I would love to hear you.
That came from down there.
Okay, I definitely heard that. I could hear the tapping, but I don't know that that's that window. I can actually hear like a truck reversing.
Does it help if I get down like this? And touch my hand? Can you run towards me down the hallway?
Just heard a lady. Can you say something else, please?
Lowe's knows you want the best for Dad. That's why we're offering great deals on everything you need to take on any project this Father's Day. Shop our Father's Day deals in-store or online today.
Sister? Are you here, sister?
This moment is pretty curious. I believe I heard a woman's voice talking through the Lucid headphones, which Jared did not hear with his naked ear. This could be like hearing an EVP live in the moment. However, the Lucid headphones only recorded some strange interference at the exact time I had heard this voice.
No, I didn't hear a woman. I didn't hear anything.
That's cool then, because I definitely heard a woman as I was walking.
Can I just say, I had like different feelings up here at this time. I don't know if it's because you were with me. The last time I was up here, it felt very unnerving and very uncomfortable. So I don't know if it's maybe I was just more before because I was on my own, or maybe a female presence up here. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a place where the nuns are always seen or said to still hang around. This was their quarters, right? So maybe it does make a difference, just the gender balance up here, I don't know.
Since things now seem pretty quiet on the upper floors, we decided to venture down into the basement to continue our investigation. Before reaching out, we set up a GhostTube SLS camera in the hallway to monitor the space for sounds and figures, while we ventured into the priest's former bedroom, which is said to be particularly active and where I got an extremely relevant GhostTube response earlier during my solo walkthrough.
Is there a priest in here or anyone else?
Bible.
Are you me? No, you did not.
Here we were trying a new experiment, a dual SDs and C session utilizing GhostTube lens, which are now available for purchase and linked below. This saw me wear noise cancelling headphones while blindfolded and listening to a spirit box, while relaying anything I heard come through, while Jared asked questions I could not hear. Additionally, Jared would wear GhostTube lens while digitally scrying white noise, with the potential for images to be created by AI via environmental readings.
New experiment time! We have never done this before. I'm a little bit nervous because neither of us are going to be able to see.
I can't see. Well, not in the real world anyway. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, hang on. I'm going under now. Killed.
Killed? Who was killed?
In tandem.
2 people were killed.
It's always difficult to say what interactions could mean, and it was very interesting to receive such responses immediately. But could this have been related to the supposed double murder-suicide that occurred in the basement's boiler room?
That's Amy, I'm Jared. Can you your name? What's evil?
Can't hear.
If you got up to the device in her hand or in my head, you might be able to interact with us in some way. Some meaningful way anyway.
Like?
Are you showing me? I'm seeing a piano. What about the piano? Can you tell me about the piano? There's 2 pianos upstairs.
This first image was quite intriguing, as there are 2 pianos sitting within the hospital, one in the chapel and one in the front waiting room of the building just as you walk through its main doors.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a ma'am. Well, you can call me ma'am if you want. Did you play the piano?
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Tell me about this room.
I'm here and I'm invisible. In front.
Whoa. That's weird. You're in front of who? Her or me? Can you show me where you are?
Us.
Neither of us can see, so we can't see you right now. Communicate through her or play with this device and it might generate some images that you can use to communicate. Can you tell me how old you are or how many people are here with us?
It's in the book.
Which book? Where's the book? Where can I find it? A picture. Oh, I can see a young child walking towards light. Maybe in a street? Can you tell me about...
It's bright.
Yeah. Yes, it's bright, yes. Can you tell me about the child? Who is that? What are they doing? That is crazy. I'm seeing like bright light guys. She just said it's bright, so that's pretty... Maybe that is relevant.
10.
Or maybe? She could be.
I don't know if you're just moving around, Jared, but I can feel the bed moving.
I don't think I was moving. Can you tell me your name?
Show us one.
I would like you to show us.
Patient.
We're here all night, so we can be as...
Send?
Maybe they meant her a patient. Can you tell me about the dark entities in this place? Or better yet, can you show me?
Look.
I'm looking.
There.
Can you show me?
I've got cold chills. That's just what I'm hearing.
I'm seeing an image of a doorway. Can you tell me where this is? A doorway with a light at the end. Sorry, with a door at the end of it. It's a hallway with a door at the end with the light coming through. Can you tell me where that is? Is it
Come over here.
Yeah, can you tell me where in this building it is? Where can I find this doorway?
We're not allowed.
Why? What's down there? Tell me, please.
One of them's feral.
This interaction is very compelling to me. Right after Jared asks about the dark entities, he is told to look there.
Can you tell me about the dark entities in this place?
Look.
I'm looking.
There.
And then after asking if they could show him, he is shown a scene that looks like a derelict hallway, such as in this very hospital, and then he is told to come over here.
Can you tell me where that is? Is it
Come over here.
As if to say, this is where you can find the dark entities of this location, but things only get increasingly strange from here.
Can you tell me about what your job was here? Or what your job is here? Why are you here?
I didn't want to.
Why? I'm seeing another tunnel with light. I'm seeing a lot of these similar colours as well.
No face.
I feel like this is underground. Can you tell me where I am right now? Or what I'm seeing?
It's what I see.
Wow. It actually looks like maybe all the walls are stripped and you can see the inside. Sort of looks like the tunnel where we've got the SLS camera set up actually.
It's the bad place.
What happens down there?
To get away. And I heard someone say sedatives as well.
Sedatives?
Warm?
I'm actually a bit cold down here. I'm not warm. Is that how you're feeling, maybe? Again, another bright window with just...
Dirty?
Like a corridor and a floor. The floor actually looks maybe like it's wet. I feel like maybe we're underground again, still.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable, Jared. I don't know, it's like in my back's hurting, my lower back.
Are you touching her? Do you want her to leave? I want to see the priest. I want to talk to the priest. I did actually did just get goosebumps then.
40 Bibles.
Oh my god. I'm seeing a man with headphones on and weird goggles, or like could be binoculars, but it's weird because Amy's wearing headphones, I'm wearing goggles. Is this you trying to show us that you can see us? It looks like he's wearing a suit though. I'm not wearing a suit. Oh my god, could that priest suit? Is it like the priest looking back at us? Like, he's got no hair though. He's bald.
This again was another interesting interaction. Just as the word Bible comes through for the second time tonight, we receive an image that almost looks like it could be a priest, but also like someone wearing some kind of device on their ears and eyes. We're not sure if this could indicate a priest or perhaps a spirit trying to portray our own attempt, given what we were wearing at the time. Either way, interesting that the AI would depict an image like this.
That was really weird.
You're not alone.
Oh my god, I've got goosebumps. Oh my god, are you here with us? So weird. I've got a weird, I don't know if it's because of the way I'm sitting, but I've got a weird pain in my back now.
This one.
Can you describe where you would like us to go? Seeing a little girl. Who's this I'm looking at?
Steph, maybe?
Steph?
5.
What would you like me to do?
You?
Yeah, what would you like me to do? I'll do anything you tell me to. Maybe I shouldn't have said that actually. Within reason. I'll do anything you want me to do within reason.
Free me.
What do you need to be freed from? How can I help? What can I do? I'm seeing like a black bird flying through a graveyard. What was the meaning behind the bird in the graveyard? Like, what does that mean? Are you at Ames?
Jared, I feel like I'm not like hearing anything anymore. My back is so sore.
Mine too, actually.
I don't want to say it's paranormal, but like it was just like my entire back, my lower back is on fire.
Can I just check
that?
that?
Really uncomfortable.
After reviewing the images we had just received, we decided to move back up to the ground level. Here, we set up a still Ghost Tube SLS camera within the church to monitor for sound figures, while we worked down the hallway, conducting an EVP session to try and capture potential communication.
Rolling EVP session in pediatric unit. My name is Amy, I'm here tonight with Jared. If there is anyone here, could you please speak your name to us?
Can you tell us whether you're a patient or whether you work here? And if you do work here, what was your occupation? Are we in danger here? I heard that there's something dark that lingers here.
How many patients can this hospital hold?
Can you give me a diagnosis, please? Tagging, the wind just picked up and I heard a noise behind us. Is there someone here with us now? Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what room that noise was in?
It was like a loud doof.
Police all came of a suspect.
Mr. Where?
Corporate espionage is a dirty way to get rich.
Are you accusing me? Pay attention. You're gonna be graded. This was not the plan. The plan is the plan. I just got a bad feeling. I fear you're losing it.
What have you gotten me into?
None of this makes sense.
It's a mind game, John.
Hold on your sweet tea. Get one wild ride.
You want to fix it now? Because you're getting married. Have you heard of Rodzilla? Junezilla.
Don't miss an all-new Mama June Family Crisis.
Rolling EVP session in pediatric unit. My name is Amy. I'm here tonight with Jared. If there is anyone here, could you please speak your name to us? How many patients can this hospital hold?
Tagging, the wind just picked up and I heard a noise behind us. Is there someone here with us now?
We listened to the remainder of our EVP recording and continued reaching out for some time, but the only thing we picked up of any interest was a very slight change in the infrared light on our camera positioned at the end of the hallway. Other than this, it seemed the hospital had gone quiet for the night. This was such a stark contrast to how we began our investigation, on edge and scared to the point that Jared was physically shaking.
I feel like something just touched my back.
Now, silence. Yet that's often how things go. But we do hope that you enjoyed our investigation of the haunted Yorktown Memorial Hospital. And if you'd like to see other epic paranormal videos from haunted places all over the world, hit subscribe now and turn on all notifications for this channel, because you won't want to miss what we have coming up from haunted prisons, demon-infested houses, and frightening asylums. There's some crazy exciting things in the works for Amy's Crypt.
Crypt Keepers, that is a wrap on the Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and I have to say this place has been pretty weird tonight. I think one of the strangest things for me was just seeing Jared's reaction to it. I think before we both came here, we definitely had that high, intense anxiety, like something was up, something wasn't quite right about this place. And when we did get here, I don't think I was on as much on edge or as bad as Jared, but he was really scared of this place. And even now, he's like, yeah, this one really freaked me out. I don't think there was any like particular like moment that was terrifying, but just in general, like, the whole vibe and the feeling of the place to him, he's really not liked at all. I'm real keen to go through my footage, listen out for EVPs. Like, I've been hearing things tonight and feeling things as well, certain areas, so who knows, maybe there's a little more buried in the footage, fingers crossed. But I do hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe, because that really helps me out. If you want to do any more reading on this place or any other haunted place I have visited from around the world, head to my website, amyscrypt.com, and I post bonus content on my Patreon and YouTube members. They're linked below. We actually filmed a little bonus session just now in the boiler room that we didn't do heaps of investigating in, which was pretty cool. And you can follow us on social media at Amy's Crypt on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.
Dads, are you ready to take your woodworking game to the Father's Day? Craig pocket hole jigs are just what you need for fast, easy projects. And they're the best gift for the dad who loves to build. Visit these fine retailers today to explore our full range of products.
The Newcastle Castle Keep is a medieval fortification that continues to stand tall within the heart of a bustling city. A place of great history tainted by the many gruesome evil events that have made it so haunted.
Yeah, so this building that you're in now is called the Castle Keep. This is the central tower of what was the castle of Newcastle upon Tyne. That's where the name Newcastle comes from. And it's a 12th century stone tower. It's one of the last relatively intact castle keeps of this type left in the country. So the building here, it was completed 844 years ago, so the year 1178. It stands on the site of an earlier wooden castle, which was built in around 1080 by the son of William the Conqueror, and that is standing on top of an Anglo-Saxon church and cemetery built around the 8th century, so around the 700s AD, and that is built on top of and stands in the ground a Roman fort that was of Hadrian's Wall. So it has a considerable kind of history of new buildings being built on top of the old. I mean, it has a kind of general reputation for being a haunted building, and a lot of people are aware that it has quite a history as well. So the castle keep itself was built as a kind of royal palace, but very quickly it comes to be used as a staging post for invasion of Scotland. It's a military location, and later on it's heavily used as a prison as well. So this is a prison courthouse on site, and even the site of a number of executions and things. It was the site of 18 hanging, drawings and quarterings on a single day in 1528, when a whole outlaw gang were hanged, castrated, disemboweled, and had their body parts mounted up on the roof of the keep as a warning to others.
Newcastle Castle has stood the test of time to remember the past and those who came before us. But do some of the castle's past occupants still remain? The countless ghost stories about the keep seem to suggest that they do. From the footsteps, mists, apparitions people cite, to the entity that takes people over in the dungeon and attacks on visitors by the unseen, there is more than eye at this location.
Some of the stories you get from groups who've come in to investigate are things like people seeing shadowy shapes, particularly from the galleries of the castle keep. We've even got photographs of these shapes. Chanting monks, which I think is a classic ghost story for any medieval site, really. It is a really creepy place at night. I've stayed overnight here a number of times. I've worked here for over 10 years now. It's grim. I've had some of those horror feelings of that you just don't want to be in a place anymore. But probably the only thing that I would say is particularly weird or inexplicable is me and my partner were in the castle and we were preparing for a Valentine's Day tour. We were doing a candlelit tour of the castle for Valentine's Day. We were over in the keep just getting all the candles out, because we'd kind of realised that you can't just walk around with a candle because there's just not enough light. You need a lot of candles in there. So we went around to kind of relight all these candles anyway and make sure that they were all lit. We got up into the gallery, which is the bit of the keep where people tend to report most eerie feelings or activity. One of the candles had moved from where we put them into the arrow loops, which are little triangular spaces before you get to the narrow slit windows, and one of them had the arrow loop out into the middle of the corridor, just one candle, and it was still upright and it was still lit. So we kind of thought it would have blown over and rolled, but then blown over, rolled, stood itself back and still be lit. And then we went down the corridor, we turned the corner, and there was another one. It did exactly the same thing. It shifted from the window into the middle of the corridor. Yeah, I think they're all lit. Just leave it. Go back downstairs, because I'm getting kind of creepy now. It's a creepy place, as you're all going to find out yourselves when you're locked in overnight.
There are plenty of tragic events tied to Newcastle Castle, and some that have left their mark in ways that aren't necessarily paranormal, but are truly unbelievable.
A little girl was crushed in the street outside the castle by a guy throwing a donkey off the roof of the keep as part of some bizarre 1800s. The flying donkey is a classic bit of Newcastle folk. It's not just folklore, that is recorded in a newspaper. And the time it happened in 1730, a guy, he was described as a flying man, so this is like a person who professionally jumps off high buildings. He flew down off the roof of the keep, then came back up and he chucked a donkey down attached to this rope. A little girl was standing watching and she was crushed by the donkey. She was killed, killed outright. So.
Knowing the castle had seen so much throughout its long lifetime, and so many had encountered the paranormal within its ancient stone walls, we were ready to investigate. But what we would uncover here would truly shock us and leave us feeling as though we'd truly made a connection with the other side.
If you haven't seen Missing Links, it's time to catch up. On Season 1, we explore the deep truth of our origins, history, destiny, and fate. On Season 2, we answered the question, are we living in a virtual world? This January, Greg Braden returns.
I'd like to welcome you to the Divine Matrix, bridging time, space, miracles, and belief.
With an all-new season.
Not only are we connected through a field of energy, but we are the Matrix. And it's because we're the Matrix that the discoveries that describe it are describing us as well.
Missing Links in 3, only on Gaia. Go to Gaia.com for more information.
Affordable therapy with flexible payments.
BetterHelp has made therapy more financially accessible because there are different tiers that you can subscribe to.
I do definitely feel like they have an option that works for everyone,
which I feel was what kind of hooked me to BetterHelp.
Find a payment option that works for you. Try BetterHelp today.
Guys, we are kicking off tonight's episode of Castle. Oh my god, show him, Jared, show him.
Whoa, look at that view. That's insane. It's even got like soldiers on the roof. Look at that.
This is such a cool shot.
Definitely the best view in Newcastle. Oh my god.
But of course we didn't come to Newcastle for the views. We came here for the ghosts. I can't wait to show you guys around either. This place is magnificent. There are a lot of stairs, so we're starting at the top, working our way down, so we're not all like out of breath for you guys.
Yeah, there are a lot of stairs here. You thought Old Castle was bad? There's so many more stairs at this place. At least it feels like it anyway. Watch your step.
Oh my god. Look at this spiral staircase as well. This pretty much connects the entire tower. This one staircase. Oh, what the fuck? What did I just see down here?
You saw something?
I really just saw something. What was that? I thought I saw like a light or a mist down here. I know mists are supposedly common.
Can I just say too?
What?
Ghost Lives just stopped. It's just got out of it.
It's just crashed or?
I don't know.
What the heck? Okay, start it again.
Okay, I'm going to start it again. But can I just say as well, I thought I saw something too.
Where? Here?
Like while I was walking behind you, I thought I saw like a light or something along the wall down the end.
Right. I don't know if it was something reflecting.
Yeah, like to me I thought it could have been something reflecting, but it's not doing it now.
Well, you walk around the corner and come back in because you have the light and I'll just see what I see. Jared and I both saw something strange. We're described as being some sort of light, though also like an illuminated mist. I have reviewed both of our camera angles and sadly neither of them captured anything out of the ordinary. We did try to recreate what we had seen, in case it was a light reflection cast down the hallway, yet we were able to do so. This paired with our ghost tube app quitting by itself was quite interesting.
Like to me, it was like around here somewhere.
Mine was sort of more on the stair, but I don't know what that was.
Sinner.
Oh.
Just got our first word, sinner.
Oh, sinners, or is there someone here who has sinned? This place was used as a jail.
There is a chapel here too.
And there is, yeah.
But we're not near it, it's a couple of floors down.
That's interesting. This is where we saw something and we get our first response from here. So whether it's relevant or not, maybe it's just goes to showing energy in the area. But I do think definitely could be related to this place. A lot of battles, a lot of wars, people were imprisoned here, people were executed here, hung, drawn and quartered, and then their body parts displayed on the castle keep.
I'm not getting any visible magnetic spikes though, but that is weird.
I heard a tap.
I just heard a noise down here, yeah.
If there's someone back here, can you make another noise?
Grace.
Sinner, grace, like these are religious terms.
Are you religious? Isn't there a ghost story about a monk here as well?
People have encountered a black monk here who can be aggressive.
Are you an aggressive monk?
I just want to walk around. Oh, I can hear the church bells. I don't know why I like that so much.
Well, it was sinner and grace. Higher. It's got the word higher.
Like higher or higher? Someone.
Higher. Higher. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Just the word higher.
Well, this is galleries. This looks into the Great Hall, which is just down here.
Really fucking high.
We're super high. This tower is huge. But where we are walking now, figures have been seen a lot. Just shadows sort of passing by. The lower level of the gallery as well, and a lot of people see dark shadows there too.
So the galleries that overlook the Great Hall, I think, is one of the spots. And a lot of people think that the Great Hall, as a result of that, the galleries kind of overlook you from there. So anything up there can kind of look in on you. There's a small staircase leading to a big pair of windows in the Great Hall as well. And I know somebody has taken quite a well-known photograph of a figure they called an apparition, a very indistinct kind of cloud-like sort of figure on that staircase.
So my name is Amy. I'm here tonight in the castle with Jared, and we would love to talk to anyone that is here. So please don't be scared of us.
Can you make yourself known by making this thing in my hand make a bunch of noises?
tagging your train, and I'm going to note, guys, this is one of the best castle keeps in Britain, but also it's the only castle keep that is still standing this intact in the middle of a major city. So we're being very wary of traffic noise. There's a railway line right next to the keep. I'm just making note of that for you guys and for my own rest.
What do you think of all the train noises? Does it drive you mad?
I just heard more noises in the stairwell.
You just heard more noises here?
There's tapping noises down there.
If you hear our voice, can you walk towards us, either up or downstairs?
Make loud noise for us.
Sounds like it was coming from downstairs, actually.
But like coming up this towards us.
Should we follow her?
Yeah, let me get this.
Right.
Oh, what does it say?
Bribed.
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 Oh, that's interesting. We trying to bribe someone? We in here for bribing someone? Whoa, that was really deep. I can hear this up here now. It's like went down to find it and then it moves upstairs. It's weird. You can follow us. Just come up to us. Please don't be scared of us. So we are in another area of the gallery. You can see the Great Hall through here. Amazing, amazing place. This walkway here is probably the most common place for people to see visual phenomena, shadow people passing through here. And one of the theories, and people speculate, but they actually don't know the deal with this, is this staircase up here. It's literally a staircase to nowhere.
How can you have a staircase to nowhere?
Go find out.
It quite literally is a stairwell to nowhere.
So as far as the paranormal goes, the shadows are seen here. People speculate it has a finished staircase. Why is it unfinished? Why is it even there? Does it have a purpose? It's often that they started this staircase, war broke out, as it so often did here between the English and the Scottish. And then after the war, they were like, can't be bothered finishing the stairs. And I don't blame them, because I reckon this place has enough stairs as is.
You're not kidding.
I am hearing noises down here though.
I just heard that thud.
That sounded like wood. Can you make another loud noise for me?
Oh. Getting a magnetic spark just here.
Check the stair rail.
Oh yeah, it's that.
Debunked. The Great Hall, honestly guys, this is so amazing. This place, it's huge and it's just beautiful. And obviously that's where we were, just up here.
Also the unfinished staircase is like just on there.
So that's where people are often seen walking across.
There's actually a really cool place of interest coming off of this room. There's a cell up here. We're not in the dungeon yet, but there is a cell, and the cell had a toilet. So that means it was for someone very important. Just here. So here.
Let's go have a look.
Why do we always end up in the bathroom here on Amy's Creek? I swear to God.
Every time. Here it is. The dunny. And you know what? You know how Jared said this was for special prisoners, like people of royalty or people who had to look after, had a toilet. The dungeon downstairs didn't have a toilet. It literally was a toilet. So you'd just be in the shit, basically.
Hang on. I just got to breathe here.
I'm feeling one right now too.
But where's that coming from?
Probably
the toilet hole's got a plastic covering.
Yeah, but it could be under this place.
royalty did stay here from time to time. They believe that this was the king's quarters. And I did find some graffiti on the wall here that dates back to the 1600s during the Civil War here.
Is there a king here? If there's a king here, I want to see you. Can you come out and make this thing light up? Can you do something for us? I'm going to sit in your throne. I did it. I'm sitting in your throne.
The only other room in this area before we go down to the prison is the well room.
What's in the well room?
Well, since you asked so politely, a well is in the well room. Oh yeah, light me up.
Freaking well. Like that little white dot at the bottom, that's the reflection of my light. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but I'm telling you, it's a long bloody well.
Despite the well room having no prevalent ghost stories, it was a site of historical interest I wanted to share, especially since the castle sits on top of a water which could potentially add to the paranormal activity within the building. During our short stay within the room, we captured what appears to be two voices onto our cameras audio that were not Jared's or my own. This isn't something we heard or tagged in the moment, so I'm not sure it was an external noise from the keep, yet I thought I'd share it with you all to see if you can make sense of what may have been said.
Bottom, that's the reflection of my light. I don't know if that means anything. Bottom, that's the reflection of my light. I don't know if that means anything.
Dungeons, chapel. Dungeons or chapel? Yeah, what do you guys reckon? Dungeons or chapel? Yeah, let's do the chapel. Oh, Jared, find this today. This hole in the wall, you can see the dungeon through it.
It's like, I think to like jump out and poke me.
No! Like, you could actually see through to the prison.
Oh yeah, you can.
Anyway, we have to show you the chapel.
Whoa.
Honestly, guys, the chapel is gorgeous, and they do say this is the most intact and accurate part of the castle to how it would have looked originally. So, it's just gorgeous. I love it in here.
Yeah, that roof is crazy.
There is a tombstone over here, a Norman gravestone, so 1080 to 1095. And this place is built on top of a old cemetery. So many reasons to be haunted. Okay, dungeon time. This is the most haunted place, guys.
This is a royal castle, so it actually did have a proper jail. A lot of castles, the dungeons that they kind of show tourists are not dungeons at all. They're like storage cellars and things like that. But this is a royal castle. I mean, this was used as a prison for hundreds and hundreds of years as the county jail for Northumberland. So the dungeon downstairs is like the real deal. It's still got the metal rings and the wall where prisoners were chained. It has graffiti on the doors and stuff, which was certainly scratched there by prisoners locked in there, and lots of whom will have been sentenced to death and dragged out of that room to the court briefly. So that place obviously has quite a long, grim history to it.
What the heck was that?
I didn't see or hear anything.
I just heard a loud tap, like on this door or something, and this door is original.
Yeah, that is an old bloody door.
This door is original. You can actually see there's markings from prisoners on here.
Leave. We're about to enter the dungeon and it says leave.
Why do you want us to leave?
Can we not come in? How come?
Sorry, I'm gonna come in. I hope that's okay. I have been told, be careful of this room, it's, you know, the most haunted. I've been told people have been taken over, I'll say, by entities. So if you were going to be, let's say, possessed, it's in this room. Allegedly, that has happened to a number of people. There is, of course, the story of Poppy, the most famous ghost here.
Probably the most famous named or almost named ghost is the Poppy girl, whose name is sometimes given as Poppy. In fact, so depending on who you're getting the story from. But she's supposed to have been a flower seller who was, I think, sometime in the 1800s, was locked in the basement of the Castle Keep. So that was the county jail for Northumberland for a long time, and she was imprisoned and died down in the prison. And the sort of details of how she died are up to the individual there, as well as the crime that she committed to get thrown in the prison. There's not much actual documentary evidence for her, I think. I would say I haven't been able to find any reference to her going back any farther than 1992. That's the oldest mention of that story and the oldest mention of a specific ghost story.
So Poppy, I don't know that's your name, maybe a lot of people call you that, but if there is a little girl here, my name is Amy. I'm here tonight with Jared and we would love to talk to you. We don't mean you any harm, we won't hurt you. Just want to let you know that it's okay if you wanted to talk to us.
How old are you, little Poppy? Little Poppy? How old are you? Can I just say that for a dungeon, this is a very weird layout. It seems like a grand hall to me, you know what I mean? Would there have been cells here? Like, how would it have worked?
No cells here. People were just chucked down here. Men, women, children, all together. They were shackled. Originally, there was no roof here. During the 1600s. Oh, thank you. If this is a little girl or somebody else, we're here just to talk to you. Just telling everybody about what when you would have been here. A window up there.
That's so nice of them to talk to me. We're here to talk to you.
We are here to talk to you. But as I was saying, at this point the castle was in ruins, there was no roof. Any weather, rain, snow, anything would come down and it would fill up this area, it would flood. But as I mentioned earlier, there was no toilets down here. So it would be flood water and human waste. It would have been rank and disgusting and just terrible down here. Adding to that, people were shackled. And over here we can see evidence of that.
Rich.
Yeah, the rich people were the ones with the toilets. I'm sorry that you didn't have that privilege down here. So here, this is an original sort of fixture for the shackles, and then in here is an example of the shackles. It would have been absolutely horrible, and that's where the little girl's story originates. Some people call her Poppy, some people say she was just selling poppies, like selling flowers, that was her job, but she's said to have been murdered down here. If you were thrown down here in a room full of people who were hungry,